everyone, so this is the first of 4 video reviews this week, and this one is for my February book club read with Lesbireviewed, where we were reading And Playing the Role of Herself by K.E. Lane. So you will have seen throughout February I was reading that, posting reading updates in between all my weekly reading updates, and so therefore this is the video review. I have just posted my Goodreads review, so if you'd like to go and check that out, if you're on Facebook it's just a little bit further down the page, all underneath all the other videos, and if you're on YouTube there is a link in the description below. And like I say, this is a video review, so for any of you that didn't see the introduction video, it is hanging around on YouTube. It's probably easier to find on YouTube than it is on Facebook because it'll be way down the timeline, but if you can find it on Facebook, good for you. This is what the book looks like, and it was an absolutely lovely book. I loved this cover, and Rach at Lesbireviewed told me I was going to love this book, and she wasn't wrong. Really, seriously, she's got great judgment in lesfic books, and this one was one she said, you're going to love it. I know you're going to love it. You're going to enjoy reading it. For me, this was a new read because I hadn't read it before. I hadn't actually heard of it until Rach mentioned it for book club, and I was like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's read it. Sounds great. Sounds fantastic. Wasn't quite sure what to expect because I'm playing the role of herself. You know, it's quite elusive as a title, and it was great to have a discussion after reading this book as well with everyone and get everybody's feedback on just whether they enjoyed the book, their favourite parts about the book, their favourite characters, the characters they didn't like, because there's a couple in here that you just don't like, and it just is a fantastic book. So I really enjoyed it, like, so much. It was great, fantastic little find. If you're actually looking for something to read because you just don't know what you want to read, this is great. Whatever you're into, you will love this book. It's impossible not to. The main characters, Cade and Robin, are just the ultimate, and you will love them so much by the time you've finished. They're both actresses, and they've both got very complex characters. Not only have they got, you know, their own themselves, Cade and Robin, really complicated, but they've got their characters in their TV show, which are also super complicated characters. And together, basically, Cade and Robin are the perfect disaster. That's the only way to describe them. They were up, down, hilly, all over the place, but perfectly suited, should totally be together, and they bloody well knew it, and they took time doing it as well, but that added to all the drama of the story, which was just fantastic. You know, absolutely great build up and everything. It had so much packed in, like the book, you know, it's fairly chunky paperback, but there was so much action packed into it. There were even moments when my heart stopped. It was like, oh, there's so much drama, and everybody loves a romance with drama, especially where actresses are concerned, because how can you have actresses and not have drama? It would just be a crime, wouldn't it? So, which would suit their show. So what I really liked is the developing crush that Cade has on Robin, and she's quite out in terms of how she knows herself. She's not publicly out, but she knows what, you know, her preference would be. Robin, on the other hand, is a bit more difficult to read, and therefore, as this story starts sort of unfolding, you start to realise there is a lot more under the surface, and so does Cade, and she learns it very quickly. And like I say, it's not without its drama, but I fell instantly in love with the pair of them. Their chemistry was literally sizzling off the page. Ultimate insecure disaster, both of them. Just total, absolute nightmare. But they perfect, just perfect. And so it just made for such a good romance. There was lots of passion in here. There was lots of humour, twists, turns. Characters were larger than life, and the book just really just came to life. It was amazing. Being written in first person's really difficult to get right sometimes, and you really got to know Cade, so you really got intricately into her character. You knew so much about her in this book. She really was like an open book herself, and you learnt so much about her. And I just, oh, brilliant book, fantastic cast of characters, then really helps draw it together. You know, you've got friends in there, you've got family, there's Liz. Oh, let's talk about Liz. Oh God, did I love Liz. Like, Liz needs her own book. Like, Liz was fantastic. She literally, there's this one bit, I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a spoiler, but there's this one bit towards the beginning of the book where you will meet Liz and you'll think, wow, she's amazing. And then there'll be this bit, and you'll know which bit it is, totally know which bit it is when you read it. And it's just like, oh my God, I love Liz. She's fantastic. What a drama queen. Oh my God. It's one of those moments where you're just like, she's my character, I love her, she's brilliant, and you will just from that point forward, you will just love Liz so much. She's amazing. Like I say, she needs her own book. If K.E. Lane wants to write another book, write one about Liz, it would be great. It would be fantastic. Oh, I would totally buy that. I would love it. So yeah, it was just the perfect romance and a definite read for anyone who loves turbulence and, you know, not plain sailing romance, just, you know, lots of drama in there to keep it really, really exciting. Literally didn't want to put it down. I had to put it down because I had to make it last month, otherwise I would have read it in like 3 days and then wouldn't have had anything to read for the rest of the month. I was trying to eke it out a bit to keep up with you all as you were reading for book club, but I mean, it was amazing. Once you start, you really won't want to put the book down. You'll get heavily invested in the characters, their relationship and everything going on around them, even their friends. You'll get pretty invested in it. And by the end of it, you would have been on an experience that you'll just be like, this is fantastic, what a perfect romance. And I can't recommend it enough. It's a brilliant book. So I'll pop a link in the description. Make sure you go grab a copy. If you didn't read it with us for book club, you definitely do. Grab a copy, give it a read. You will enjoy it. I know you will. It's a work of genius. It really was good. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. If you've read I'm Playing the Role of Herself, some of you already know your feelings about it because we all had a big discussion about it as part of book club. But if you've read I'm Playing the Role of Herself, please let me know what you thought of it, because I just thought it was absolutely fantastic and I loved it so much, and I'd love to know how many other people loved it as much as I did. If you haven't read it but you're interested in reading it, or if it's on your to be read list and you just haven't picked it up yet, again, let me know. Always great to hear these things are on your reading list, and when you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye.